Have you ever had a dream so vivid, so real, that when you woke up, you weren't quite sure where the nightmare ended and reality began? For renowned psychiatrist Dr. Lionel Shaw, that line is about to blur into oblivion. Welcome back to the channel, where today we're re-diving into a story that will make you question everything you think you know about your own mind. The Echo Project. Dr. Shaw is at the top of his field. He's known for his innovative, empathetic approach to treating patients plagued by severe, recurring nightmares. He listens, he analyzes, he helps them piece their fragmented minds back together. But recently, a disturbing pattern has emerged. Several of his patients, all strangers to one another, are describing the exact same terrifying dream: a featureless room, a persistent, low hum, and a feeling of being watched by something unseen. At first, he dismisses it as a bizarre coincidence, a shared cultural anxiety manifesting in the subconscious. But the details are too specific, too identical to ignore. Driven by a mix of professional curiosity and a growing sense of dread, Dr. Shaw begins his own investigation. He cross-references patient files, digs into sleep studies, and spends late nights poring over obscure scientific journals. That's when he stumbles upon it, a whisper in a declassified document, a hint of a Cold War-era government experiment called the Echo Project. The project was designed to test the effects of low-frequency radio waves on the human brain, supposedly to influence mood and behavior. The official report claims it was a failure and was shut down decades ago. But was it? The more Dr. Shaw digs, the more he realizes the project never ended. It just went deeper, becoming more sophisticated. He theorizes that a hidden frequency is being broadcast, a signal that can tap into the sleeping mind, essentially recording dreams, or, perhaps, implanting them. His patients aren't just having nightmares. Their minds are being used as unwitting data collectors for a clandestine surveillance program. But here's where the real horror begins. As Dr. Shaw gets closer to the truth, his own reality starts to fracture. He starts hearing the same low hum his patients described, even when he's wide awake. He catches fleeting glimpses of shadowy figures in his peripheral vision. His own dreams become a chaotic battleground, filled with distorted versions of his patients' fears and cryptic warnings to stop digging. The government agency behind the Echo Project becomes aware of his snooping. They can't just silence him, that would be too obvious. Instead, they decide to use their own weapon against him. They begin to manipulate his own mind, subtly altering his perceptions, twisting his memories, and making him doubt his own sanity. Is so fatigue making him paranoid? Are these just stress-induced hallucinations? Or is the project's frequency now tuned directly to him? His colleagues start to look at him with concern. His friends whisper that he's becoming obsessed, that he's losing his grip. He tries to present his evidence, but it sounds like the ravings of a madman. The very people he's trying to save now see him as unstable. He is completely alone, trapped in a psychological prison where he can no longer trust his own thoughts. The ultimate conflict isn't just about exposing a government conspiracy. It's a battle for his own mind. Every step he takes towards the truth pushes him further into a state of paranoia and confusion, manufactured by the very people he's trying to expose. How can you fight an enemy who lives inside your head? How can you prove a conspiracy when the conspirators have the power to make you believe you're insane? The Echo Project is a terrifying exploration of what happens when the last sanctuary, your own mind, is no longer safe. What do you think? Could something like this be possible? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more stories that challenge reality. See you next time. System offline. Story complete.